I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there that this video ain't gonna be for everybody now. But somebody had to make a decision. It was a hard decision. It was a decision where you had to walk away from a situation, walk away from a person, walk away from a relationship, walk away from a marriage, walk away from something. You had to move away from your hometown. Whatever it was, that choice that you made, it was necessary. Okay? You had to make that decision, that you made the right choice. You made the right choice. You've probably been doubting yourself and questioning whether or not you made the right choice. I want you to understand that it was the right decision. You made the right decision for you. You made the right decision for your mental health. You made the right decision for your children, if you have children. You made the right decision for your future. You took a step into creating a different lifestyle for yourself. You took a step into creating something different for yourself because you were in a situation where you could no longer afford to be in that situation. You couldn't afford to spend any more time, no more energy, your resources. You couldn't put no more effort into it. You had done enough. You had done enough. And the fact that you did enough, that you did so much, it was like he was burnt out. It caused you to be burnt out and depleted and feeling drained and confused. You know, it was a lot of chaos and dysfunction going on in that environment, around that person, around those people, whatever it was that you had to walk away from. If you've been questioning whether or not you made the right decision, I want you to understand that it was the right decision. You made the right choice. Don't doubt yourself. When you're moving forward, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt that you are making the right choice. Like, don't doubt that. There will be doubts that come, and it's normal, right? And it's because us as humans, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. But us as humans, since we are human, our brains like to keep us in comfort, like to keep us comfortable, keep us in what's familiar, keep us in, familiar places, around familiar people, doing familiar things, doing things that make us comfortable, right? But when you're doing something new, when you are leaving a situation, getting from around people, and stepping forward into a new life, a new situation, a new opportunity, or whatever, you stepping into the unknown now. You're stepping into the unknown, but I want you to understand that God moves best in the unknown. Somebody drop that in the comments right now if you made it this far in the video. God moves best in the unknown. But I wanted to come on here and give you the message and let you know that you made the right decision. That decision had to be made. It had to happen. It had to take place. Or else you would have stayed there. You would have stayed around those people. You would have stayed connected to the wrong people and things. You would have stayed in the wrong environment. You would have stayed in the same place, complacent and wishing things were different and hoping that things change, praying that things change when things were literally just getting worse. And it was very obvious that it was getting worse. So you had to be removed from that situation. God had to remove those people from your life. God had to remove you from that situation. It was only right. So you made the right choice. Everything that you went through had to happen. Everything that you experienced, everything that God revealed to you, all that stuff had to happen for you to get to where you are now. It's going to be hard. Yes, it is hard when you're stepping into something new, when you are doing something new, when you are doing something that you don't even know about. Like, you don't even know what's going to happen. You don't know what to expect. But it's okay, because God moves best in the unknown. He moves best when you get uncomfortable, because you have no choice but to walk by faith and not by sight. So since you gotta walk by faith, that means you gotta connect with God for real, to keep going, in order to keep moving forward and not revert back to what you literally had to pray your way out of. In order to keep moving forward, you're gonna have to walk by faith, meaning you're gonna have to trust God with every step that you take, every move that you make, everything that you do. You're gonna have to trust God. It's going to require you to have faith. It requires you to trust. It requires you to move in obedience. It requires you to trust God. Okay? So understand that you made the right move. Okay? It's not the wrong move. It was right. You did the right thing. You took a step forward. Okay? You're taking a step forward. You're taking a step forward into having more peace, into being happy again. You took a step forward into releasing what's not for you. You left it back there, right? You walked away from that situation. You had to get away from those people. You had to get away. I see an airplane. I live close by the airport, but I see an airplane was taking off. Your life is about to take off now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Your life is about to take off now because you walked away from what was not serving you. You took a step forward. You took a step forward. And I want you to understand that things are about to change swiftly for you. Things are about to change rapidly. Somebody put that in the comments. Things are about to change. Things are about to change. Things are about to change for you. And if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so it can get pushed out to more people that might need to hear this message. Might be doubting themselves and thinking that they made the wrong move. No, somebody else needs to hear this. So somebody gave the thumbs up, and it made it so the algorithm can put it on your page. So do it for somebody else. But I want you to understand that your life is about to change swiftly. I see another airplane taking off. Your life is about to take off. It's about to take off because you made the right move. You did the thing that nobody is willing to do. A lot of people want to stay in complacency and comfort. They want to be comfortable. They want to be caught up in familiarity, because when you are familiar, you know what to expect, right? They don't want to be put in a situation where they don't know what to expect. But when you're in a situation where you don't know what to expect, baby, that is bravery. That is courage. That is bold. All right? And it takes the strength of God to move in that type of situation. It takes the strength of God to keep up and keep going. Oh my gosh, that plane is so beautiful. I love seeing planes take off. It's one like literally going over me right now. It's so pretty. I love it. I love to see it. But your life in the take off. That had to happen. That breakup had to happen. That divorce had to happen. That getting away from your hometown had to happen. That leaving your family had to happen. It had to happen. Understand that. Everything happens for a reason. God didn't remove those people out of your life for no reason. No, you literally prayed and begged and asked God to help you to get out of that situation, and He did. Don't doubt. Don't allow doubt to make you revert back, to make you go back to what you had to pray your way out of. You were literally crying, nose snotty, eyes puffy, crying yourself to sleep. You're doing all that. And now that you're out of the situation, there comes that doubt creeping in. That is the enemy that wants you to go back to comfort, wants you to go back to familiarity, wants you to go back to a situation where you were being abused, whether that's mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually, any aspect. He wants you to go backwards, because when you go backwards, you start to repeat a cycle again. You just start the cycle back over. Do not go back to what you had to pray your way out of. Do not go back to what what you had to beg God to remove you from. Do not go back to people and things that have already shown you what they're about. You already know what to expect there. Why do you want to keep recreating that in your life if it's not something that you want? Right? Where your attention goes, your energy is going to flow. So if your attention is going to a situation that is not good for your mental health, that is not good for you spiritually, that is not good for you, if you keep doing it, if you keep giving attention, if you keep staying in that situation, right, you keep going back to it, it's just going to keep replaying in your life. It's going to keep recreating it over and over and over again. Whereas if you take your attention off of that, turn my flashes on. If you take your attention off of that, right, your energy is no longer feeding that situation. Your energy is no longer feeding that situation. I hope they know that traffic is slowing down. Your energy no longer is feeding that situation. So you're not recreating it anymore. Okay? So in order to break the cycle, you're going to have to keep moving forward. You're going to have to keep stepping into the unknown. It's scary, yeah. Of course. Of course. It's very scary. It's scary. But if you're walking by faith, you have to know that God is leading your every move. He's leading your steps. He's guiding you in everything that you do. You're walking by faith. You're trusting God. So understand that God, oh, child. Woo, I'm getting chills. I feel the Spirit of God right now, and it feels so good. But understand that when you are moving forward, when you are taking a step into the unknown, when you are doing something new, you have to move with faith. You have to move trusting and knowing. Okay? Expect the best. Expect the best possible outcome. You got to be all in with God. Excuse me. You got to be all in with this thing. Know that God gonna show up and show out. Ooh, I just got done eating, y'all. So I'm like doing a little hiccup burps. Know that God gonna show up and show out. So you got to be all in with God. You got to be all in with moving forward. You got to be all in with taking the next step forward and doing something better. Okay? Take that next step. Take that next step. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to take that next step. Don't be scared to keep taking steps over and over again. Eventually, after you taking so many steps into the unknown, you gonna get like, oh, it's gonna be like addicting, to be honest. It's gonna be addicting. You're gonna get addicted to change. You're gonna get addicted to growth. You're gonna get addicted to stepping into the unknown and doing something new. You're gonna get addicted to it. And it ain't gonna be scary no more. And so you're gonna be able to do it just like this right here. And people gonna be like, how did she do that? It ain't gonna, listen, the glory of God is gonna be on display in your life because you decided to do something new and take a step forward into your future. The glory of God is on display in your life. The favor of God is all over you. God is protecting you with everything that you do, every move that you make. So you can't be afraid to keep moving forward when you know that the infinite source, God, is literally protecting you and shielding you and keeping you on a straight and narrow. It's only up. It's only up. Like, you can only go up from here. It's only up from here. Okay? So expect the best. This is another thing that I wanted to touch on. Expect the best possible outcome. Expect the best in everything that you do. Expect to heal. Expect to grow. Expect to flourish. Expect your life to change for the better. Expect things to just be completely different for you. Write the vision and make it plain. Habakkuk 2:2 through 3. 2 and 2 through 3. Expect the best. Like, write that vision and make it plain. Ask God to give you the vision for your life that He has for you. He's going to show you bits and pieces of it. And you need to write it down. Write it down in your journal. Okay? Sit down. Be okay with sitting in solitude with God. Be okay with being by yourself for a while. Be okay. Be okay, because everybody ain't meant to go with you where God is taking you. Everybody cannot be connected to you where God is taking you. So you made the right move with stepping out of that situation. You made the right move with walking away from toxicity. You made the right move. You made the right move. Okay? So understand that the best is yet to come. So expect the best. I got to get off on this exit right here. Expect the best possible outcome when it comes to God. Like, don't put God in a box. Don't hold Him in that box. Don't hold Him to a certain standard. No, just expect the best. Expect something big. Expect something unimaginable. Just expect that. Don't put Him in a box and just expect this specific thing. No. Expect the best. Put it in the comments too. I'm expecting the best. Expect the best possible outcome when you're taking the next step forward, when you're doing something new, when you're doing something different, when you're doing something that somebody else ain't willing to do, everybody else ain't willing to do. You part of the 1% when you start taking the next step forward in your life. You part of the 1%. You don't want to be like everybody else. You don't want to do what everybody else doing. Staying in toxic situations when they know it's not good for them. Staying in situations when you know it's not good for your mental health. When you know you ain't moving forward in that situation. When you know that is leaving you depleted at the end of the day. You get up out of that situation. Get up out of that situation. Be okay with it just being you and God. Get in your word, honey. Get in your word and let God transform your heart and your mind and your spirit, everything. Let him transform you. It's transformation, y'all. It's transformation. And it ain't no one-time thing. It's a over and over and over again thing. Like, healing is not linear. It's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be pretty. Right? So be okay with putting in the work and doing the work necessary. And putting in the work looks like leaving people and things behind. That means you no good. It looks like stepping forward with faith and believing and trusting God. Trusting that God got your back through everything. Every step that you take. Every move that you make. Okay? So, yeah. You deserve it. You deserve everything that you about to get. You deserve everything that you pray for. You deserve the best. You deserve nothing less. Okay? Put it in the comments before you get off this video. I deserve nothing less than the best. You made the right decision. I'm here to confirm that for you. You made the right decision. Stepping out of that situation and moving forward. Don't doubt yourself. Kill that doubt. Kill that doubt. And remember why you left that situation in the first place. Remember why God removed those people out of your life. Remember that. Okay, write it down. If you got to go read it and remind yourself sometimes, every time that doubt try to creep up, do that. All right? I love y'all so much. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That's the message for today, y'all, that I got for y'all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So this video can get pushed out to more people, y'all. I love y'all so much. I am meeting a client to give her something, but I love y'all so much. All the important links will be down in the description box below. I have a freebie called Dear Woman, Healer from Silence. My one-on-ones are open for my ladies only. And yeah, I created a healing audio series called Unbroken. If y'all want to go grab that, that'll be down in the pinned comments below. I love y'all so much, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Okay, bye.